What are you afraid of? I'm scared of dying. Like, genuinely. Not existing anymore, not being part of this world, not being a part of anything. I think the scariest part about life is that one day it ceases to exist. But a lot of people, and me included, believe that that's why it makes it beautiful. But is that really like an actual fear? Or is that something that people just say just to make themselves feel better? Can you truly be afraid of dying? I like to say that I'm scared to die or that one day I won't be here anymore, but truly, I mean, if I wasn't here anymore, am I really afraid at that point? Am I afraid of just not existing? Maybe I'm afraid of the pain that I might feel. Maybe I'm afraid of the circumstances. I might feel uncomfortable in those situations. But am I truly afraid of dying? You are. Sure, I can be afraid of heights. I can be afraid of sharks, alligators, anything really. But can I truly be afraid of just dying? I don't know. But you do. Maybe I'm afraid because if I was to die today, I wouldn't have accomplished what I think I was meant to. I wouldn't have been able to see all the beautiful sights and all the beautiful things that I imagine myself to look at or to be, to see the wonders of the world and be surrounded by them, encapsulated by the nature and the ambiance of the entire scenery. Maybe that's what I'm truly scared of. But death? I think I'm less scared about dying and more scared to be the only one left alive. To be the last one standing after all of my loved ones have passed. At that point, what am I living for? Am I living for myself to eat more delicious food, even though I've eaten everything in the entire world at this point? Am I still existing to have love, even though the love and the things that I've cherished have now gone, now passed? What am I truly living for? So I think at that point, when I'm truly by myself, where everything else is gone, that's when I'll truly be scared. Maybe I'm scared of being by myself. Maybe it's these conversations that I have in front of the camera that I'm truly scared of. I don't truly know who I'm speaking to at times. Maybe I don't even know my true intentions at times. Only my subconscious knows, but my physical, my brain, my mental doesn't know. Maybe the thing that I'm scared of more so than dying is myself. And at the end of the day, does any of it matter if I can't even be in complete solace and be completely comfortable by myself? Then that raises the question, can I truly love and care for all the people around me if I cannot love and care for myself? Can I truly be content and live in the moment with the beautiful things that I say that I might see if I'm not completely in solace and acceptance of myself? Maybe that's what I mean by death. Maybe what I'm truly scared of is the idea of my soul dying. More than the physical, my metaphysical being ceasing to exist. My soul, my conscious not existing. If that ceases to exist, then who am I to blame for how I feel? Yourself. Then that brings in topics of calm nihilism, for instance. Does anything truly matter? Are good and evil things only constructs of our mind that we've made to make ourselves feel better? These are just thoughts, but people genuinely feel this way. Don't you? I know I go into my thoughts and my scripture that's inside of my own brain. However, I feel very interesting at times. I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes I feel discontent with what I'm doing. Maybe that's my fear of failing. of feeling like I'm not good enough. But all of us must live our lives in fear. I think that's so true. You must live in fear of something, because that's the only way that you can continue to keep going forward. And although at times I might be fearful of the pain that I might experience or the things that might happen in my life, whether I might let somebody down or do bad in something that I really needed to do good at, no matter all the fear, if I was to push all that aside and block out all these empty other thoughts that I have, the one thing that I've put the most solace in is having a fear in God. And maybe whoever, maybe you don't have that fear in God like I do, and that's okay. However, you must fear something, because this fear, these hope, these emotions, they drive your inner being to do more than you were ever meant to do on your own. My fear is what pushes me to do more every single day, telling myself, this is not your full capacity. You can do more with this physical being. You can do more with this subconscious and this mental space that I've given you. This is what I think, right? And maybe your fears, like I was saying earlier, maybe it might be your fear of failing. Maybe you have such a strong fear of failing that it drives you and it pushes you to fail, but then rise up to the occasion when you need to, and thus create something that you never even thought possible. And that's beautiful. So maybe I'm not afraid of dying. Maybe I'm afraid of being alone. Maybe I'm afraid of being by myself. But more than that, I have a fear in God. So even though at times I might feel like I don't want to do anything or I want to stop it all, I continue to keep going because I know there's something bigger for me. I live in fear that I have to continue to be a good man. I have to continue to do the things that are right and just. And that's what continues to make me to drive and continue to do the things that I do today. So I question you. What is your fear? What do you fear? And why do you fear that? I might have dwelled into it a little bit, encapsulated a little bit with my yaps, but I want you to ask yourself that. I want you to think about it, sit on it, and truly think about it. And let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Catch you.